Hey Marlene, thank you for sending in these next ones. And sorry for the delay getting those back to you. How sweet. Sally sounds just so lovely. I bet she's exhausted after that time at school. It's a very long term for them, isn't it? Okay, so some claim studying abroad has great benefits for a student's home country. To what extent do you agree or disagree? This is quite a popular topic, this studying abroad thing. This comes up a lot, so watch out for that one. For small communities in developing countries especially, sending their students to foreign universities could offer various advantages like enhanced partnerships or financial improvement. However, demographic experts have been concerned about the permanent migration tendency of their youngsters, causing possible harmful side effects. I agree this trend may provide extraordinary opportunities for those fortunate students. Because fortunate is an adjective, but could also affect local academic structures detrimentally. Wow, that is super good. That really is good. For small communities in developing countries especially, sending their students to foreign universities could offer various advantages. Enhanced partnerships for financial improvement, good. What about financial improvement? Would we have that? We'd sort of say financial benefits, but I know there's a danger. Financial... I sort of might put that there, but I'm not too worried. However, demographic experts have been concerned about the permanent migration tendency. Good. Possible harmful side effects. Harmful. We call it this brain drain. I don't know if you have the same translation as that. Look at that. But that's exactly what the problem is. If you have a translation for that, that would be perfect to put in here. Side effects. Otherwise, look at that. Absolutely perfect. That's the only thing that you would need structurally. That is possibly on the vocab. That's just an addition, but that's the only thing that would be picked up on as an actual error. Fantastic. Fantastic stuff. Very strong. I like this. So some people believe it's best to accept a bad situation, such as unsatisfactory job or storage of money. Storage of money? What does that mean? Others argue it's better to try and improve such situations. Storage of money, I don't know who wrote that question, but I have no idea what that means. That is definitely a non-native writing that question. Whether people should arrange with unsatisfying living circumstances, given the convenience and stability, or take action to better them, is frequently debated. Yeah, good. In society. So, among experts, people, but in society. In my opinion, trying to create new opportunities is more promising rather than stagnation, because this might positively contribute to a more holistic. You're comparing. Check out these questions where you're comparing something. You're comparing one to the other, or more holistic lifestyle. Or watch out, life. That's live, like live music. That's life. So whether people should arrange, not arrange. Arrange is definitely the wrong word. Be satisfied with. Maybe unhappy and or unideal, something like that. Let's get a few more adjectives in that. And be careful here, because I wouldn't use that word either, because they've used that word. So definitely check out remember your paraphrasing. I know you do. But here you could have 2 or 3 adjectives in there just to give it that power. Okay. Also, you sort of want to boost it a little bit more before you give your opinion. But you're absolutely on the right track. So, school children today take part in work experience sessions for short periods of time instead of attending school. Is this a positive or negative development? Yeah. Educational communities have frequently argued about whether students should entirely attend lessons, careful, or job experience units, or whether. Now, do you know what? Don't avoid this structure. This is the structure you find the hardest. That structure you're okay in. This structure is hard. Educational communities have frequently argued about whether, so that they're arguing two things. This is the first question, whether students should entirely attend lessons. So I would change that and I would say, should attend lessons full time, or if. You need another if. So you should have the two ifs in here. If one or if the other. So you've got whether and if doing that work for you to prepare them best for what? For the future. I agree with the idea of sending youngsters occasionally, sending, oh no, this has got your adverbs you hate. Occasionally sending youngsters to business settings, given the excellent opportunities and insight into real labour markets, which could help them to choose the right career. A bit more on that one. Why don't you just write that one again? Educational communities have frequently argued about whether schools should demand, or schools should demand students attend full-time. Do it that way. Don't write it again. Don't worry, I've done it. Or if occasional job experience units, we would say placements, are additionally required to prepare them for the future. Okay, so I think you need a little bit more in that on your explanation. Structurally, so the grammar, this is the most difficult. You've got whether or if. If it's just one thing, then you don't, you can go with whether. But here you've made it into an either or, so that's why you need that. This structure for you has worked best. So make a note. I put all of them on the same page up here. Yeah, so you can go back up. So check out which ones have worked best for you and which ones you're most happy with. Really, really useful exercise. Your exam's tomorrow. I don't know if you want to do one more essay. I'm not going to be working this evening, but if you want to try and get something to me or just stop and have a rest, you've done so well. I kind of recommend you stop and have a rest because you've done brilliantly. Just read a couple of things in English. Make sure your reading's good. Read some newspapers or something like that, and you've been amazing. Keep me in touch and super, super good luck.